back to Australia now, and new concerns that low interest rates could undermine the economy are revealed in the latest Reserve Bank board minutes. Interest rates were increased earlier this month for the first time in 18 months after the RBA cited concerns about inflation. But the documents also suggest there was some opposition to the rate move. With the details, finance correspondent Philip Lasker.
Australia's Reserve Bank is taking up where it left off before the global financial crisis hit.
We are seeing the Reserve Bank starting to shift back towards more of a focus on inflation and away from being concerned about the downturn in the economy.
When they put up rates a few weeks ago, the board saw an Australian economy performing better than expected. It also believed the Asian region, which is bouncing back, is becoming more relevant to Australia than struggling developed economies like the United States. And despite previous government denials, the minutes showed the board did take account of stimulus spending in its interest rate deliberations.
The board recognises that fiscal stimulus has already peaked and is beginning to taper away.
It also recognised that a rate rise might be premature, but in the end the case for an increase won. The board said a sizable gap had opened up between the performance of Australia and other developed economies, and that the low interest rate setting was no longer necessary and possibly imprudent.
Isn't it the case, Treasurer, that the current very expansionary setting of fiscal policy is also no longer necessary and possibly imprudent?
I mean, there they go again. They can't stand the fact that the stimulus was successful.
The board is worried that the global financial crisis hasn't removed Australia's inflation problem, and it's concerned about low interest rates fueling economic instability, so they're going higher.
I don't see 100 basis points or 1% moves in the next few months, but I think they probably will be moving by 50 basis points in a couple of weeks' time.
And it all helped propel the Australian dollar beyond 93 US cents. Philip Lasker, Late Life.